Welcome to Landria Onkka on YouTube, here to help you break through those fears, live an amazing life. I'm going to supply the tools for you to manifest anything. Hey, did you know that that's really possible? Did you know that we can actually manifest anything? Did you know that we can move our energy past our bodies? We can do anything because we're connected to one energy and that we access all information. Did you know that through entanglement, which is our focus of everything that we are, that we can create? Did you know that everything you're thinking and feeling is creating at all times, and that's why we struggle so much? Because we're just in this little interior, third-dimensional world that we think is the material world, and we're not accessing our first human energy field, which I have a book coming out called The 3 Human Energy Fields. Right? What is that? I'm going to teach you how to access all of this. And today we're going to talk about business, why you struggle, how to get out of it, and what needs to change. I'm using the N-word. I usually don't use the N-word on my channel, but what must change if you want to go to that higher frequency, start living an amazing life? I did it. All right, so this is going to be a little bit more money-oriented, business, career, and I know that that is really the biggest issue I hear out there is relationships and money, struggling with money. All right, that's why I get so many people requesting the lottery win. They think it's going to solve the problem. It won't, because as long as you keep thinking and acting a certain way, those issues will come up. You'll be broke again or unhappy, or we want you to go in a place where if you win the lottery, it's because you didn't really need it. You are abundant and everything just flows to you. That's where I want you to be for us as one energy to elevate ourselves. I want you to be in this amazing place that you desire, but I can't do that for you. So let's talk about that. So you may know that I had a 25-year investment banking career. I owned the business. I quit at one point, wrote a best-selling award-winning book. It became a television movie. I wrote another bestseller, award winner. It won all categories and other books after that. I went and got internet training. You guys see this come up all the time. Why do I promote it? This is the key. This is the key, not just this training alone, but the decision to get out of what you're doing. How many times do we say, oh, well, you should leave your work at the office? It's impossible. You are one energy. You are who you are. And all of that energy is one space where there's no line between work and family and all these things. All of these things share that energy that you do at the office, with your family. If you're with your wife or husband and you're out cheating, that energy, you cannot separate those two. That energy comes in and everything goes down with it. It's taking you down to a lower level. You cannot raise your frequency for a few hours with your family and then expect to go to a frequency 10 hours a day that's super low and not have it affect this energy over here. We must create one cohesive life, one cohesive energy. And I've done that. I had an epiphany when I quit everything, got trained on the internet. I would not be here if I wasn't trained on the internet. Why? Because I learned how to create a different lifestyle for myself. And I had to solve this problem as how do I get away from this? Because if I go to another job, I owned the company and doing something that I actually really loved doing, but it was brutal. And I no longer resonated with it. Where was I going to go from there? I didn't have too many options, but I knew that I wanted the freedom. I knew that I wanted to create massive income the way I wanted to, providing people with good things. And now the massive income, that's not even a goal of mine anymore. It's just really living an amazing life that's abundant, and I do that. That's why somebody said, why haven't you won the lottery? I said, that's never been a goal of mine. I love creating abundance through doing amazing things. It's this amazing exchange because my life is in a completely different place than it was, because it wasn't about earning and being that brutal investment banker. You have to wear armor when you're in that career, right? And so if you are functioning like that and you have the boss that you can't stand, that is a challenge for you to work through. But it is also your question. The big question is this the life you want to live? Okay, you're challenged. Let's break through that. Do you really love your career? Or, is it just that boss? Or is it really your career and what you're doing and how you're functioning? This must change. Your life must be one cohesive energy for you to go to that new place. That means your relationships need to be healthy. Need to be healthy. They must be healthy. You must be resonating on a positive frequency with somebody because you're not there to fix somebody else. If they're not, you have to make some decisions there. Work it through with them or maybe remove yourself. I am not a proponent of divorce or anything like that, but I'm going to tell you what, that's another construct of humanity that says it's wrong. Why can't we just be with people and work through our issues and create families? And when we move on spiritually to other places in our life, we move on to other situations and people, just like you do move cities for a new job. I'm not telling you to throw things off. I'm telling you to work through issues, evolve, be your best. And when you hit that point, you know that there's nowhere else to go there within that situation. Sometimes you need to change the situation. As long as you're working on yourself, that may mean your job or your career. So many people are out there, they're miserable. 85% hate their jobs. It's a stat. It's a real statistic. Something seriously wrong with that. We've been programmed to do that. Oh, you're making money. You stay there. You be responsible, right? Work longer hours, make more money so we can go on vacation. Why? So you can go have a heart attack? Or you're so stressed out on the vacation you can't relax? Or you're having one too many cocktails, right? And you got to keep yourself numbed up so you can stand it, because no human should have to live like that. It's going to take its toll. So how are you living your life? And what are you going to do to solve this problem if you feel that it is a problem? If you feel that you're no longer supposed to be where you are, where would you like to be? And how can you get there? Because you can get there. And I'm going to tell you right now, those of you who are out there thinking that you can just sit on your duff and manifest this stuff, you're kidding yourself. Action is necessary. Action is the quantum message of us saying, I'm moving forward, I'm making the change, I'm taking the action, I'm doing it, and then everything shows up for you. Not sitting here with the same habits, the same whatever, thinking, and I want to manifest the lottery. And I don't want to pick on the lottery. Nothing wrong with gaining money or whatever else other way you do it. But that's not you living your life. The whole purpose is to learn and to change. Why isn't it happening? Because you have the same patterns, the same thinking, the same habits. And those have to be changed. So that's a physical action. If I want a new job, what do I need to do to get it? What do I have to learn? And guess what? It might be a little bit challenging. It might challenge you. You might think, oh my gosh, this isn't easy. But guess what? It's going to be worth it. Because whatever you're doing is getting you toward the thing that you desire. Instead of, hey, this isn't easy, but I'm working in a place I can't stand with people that I don't resonate with. This is horrible. I don't like what we're doing. I don't like what my company's doing. If you're working for a company that's doing damage to the planet, we cannot continue to support this. We have to make higher decisions in every area of our life. In your family, your spouse, your kids, everybody around you counts. Everyone. Your friends. How many of your friends have you watched them stress out? I had a friend who just called me and said somebody was like 50 years old, just dropped. Where? At the office. He had a massive heart attack and died. Why? The guy was probably totally stressed out. All right? That's not a good way to go. He decided to exit. I'm telling you right now, it's time for you to create a cohesive life. Every area of your life. My epiphany when I went on vacation, when I went to Italy, as you probably saw, I was in Italy for a while. I realized I wasn't getting away from anything. I wasn't stressed out. I didn't worry about being away. I took my computer with me. I continue to see you guys every day. I've spent a few minutes to do that. I shot videos while I was there, which was fun. And I lived this amazing life because my work is not a dirty word for me. I love work. Work is amazing. I love what I do for a living. I love what I learned, and I love what I had to go through to learn that, because it was very difficult, some of it. I'm not a tech person. I had to learn some things, and I'm empowered in a way I never thought was possible. These are all good things. I had to get very uncomfortable. I had to walk away from situations that were comfortable and not pleasant. And it was worth it. And the feeling I got when I quit, when I gave up my Series 7 license, securities license in the financial industry, it was like somebody lifted an elephant off of my shoulders. I didn't expect that. And even though I didn't know what I was going to, the feeling was so amazing, and I knew no matter what I was going to, it was always going to be better than what I was staying in. And I found my purpose. I had no intention of ever doing any of this. It just happened. Why? I was going in the direction that I was being led that was positive. I broke past my fear, and thus I'm teaching you to do the same thing. It's going to be there. It's going to be scary as hell. But guess what? You didn't come here to just sit and make money so you could go on a vacation or struggle to pay your bills and hope that your portfolio doesn't get decimated, if you have one at all. And so many of you, you've struggled so much in finances and saved and not gotten ahead because we're told a certain way we're supposed to function, a structure that doesn't work. Saving and the mortgage and all these things, that is a completely warped way of living. It really is. You should have money flowing abundance all the time. And the older you get, the more money should be flowing in. Not because you're saving and squirreling away so that you can be, 70 years old and then go on some vacations and realize you have no purpose in life. What is that? Retirement? It's never going to happen for me. All right, so the day I disappear here, you're going to know that I decided I was done with my mission. But I think I'm going to be here for a while. I see some great changes in you. It's unbelievable. I have so many people learning my internet training that have turned their lives around and discovered themselves, even though not all of it's been easy. But they've found a way of life that is exactly where they know they're supposed to be. And on my channel, I give you guys live webinars. You can go to down in the description and check out everything. My e-courses, there's so many tools for you now. There's no excuse not to change your life, to change your thinking, to change the habits, to get out and be that new person that you want to be, that you know you can be, that is possible. It is possible. Won't you join me? Your life should be one beautiful, cohesive thing. It'll always have challenges. It's going to show up, but you won't be on that roller coaster like this, letting the outside world control you, doing things that you know you don't really want to be doing, feeling trapped. That's not a way to live. You must change this if you are going to live that life, that amazing life. Otherwise, you're going to struggle for the rest of your life doing something that's just not resonating with where you're supposed to be. And I promise you, the universe will guide you. Why? Because you are opening now yourself up to that. And it's giving you the answers because you and it are one and the same. So if you are interested in the internet marketing, one thing that they do is pretty amazing, is a lot of mindset, goal setting, helping you create that life. What does that life look like? Not, hey, let's give you some internet training to make money. They're saying, let's create that cohesive, beautiful life. We'll help you create those goals and help you get there. What does that look like for you? Because that's the most important thing, not the money. The money, you'll earn the money, but only because you're doing what you love. It's going to feel really good. You're going to be with like-minded people that you love. That's important too. So I know that, we were just talking mostly about business, career, money. I'm going to tell you right now, that is the key to ultimate success. It has been for me, and I never expected to be living this life and not really ever going to work again and loving what I do every day. Writing my books, speaking to you, changing people's lives. Not because I did it, but because I gave them the tools and I learned how to do that. So if you want this is a free workshop, by the way. You click on this, you give your email, and you'll go into this series. You'll meet my mentors, all the people that do the training. These guys are multimillionaires, and guess what? They are caring, amazing people that I personally know. They train us step by step. You don't have to have any background in anything. You know, no tech experience, no business experience, nothing. We have everybody from stay-at-home moms to doctors and CEOs like myself. So it requires nothing except for your desire to make a change in your life and sticking with it, making that decision and doing what it takes, and you'll get there. If you do that, you must accomplish your goals. You must change your reality. That's quantum physics. So I hope you come join me. And if it's not my training, then guess what? It's going to be something else out there that's going to present itself, or something that you know that you need to be doing, and it's time for you to pursue it. This is an amazing time, transition on our planet. I don't know if you feel it. A lot of us are feeling it. We've gone into fourth. I think we're going into fifth much quicker than I expected. What does that mean? We're actually living those amazing lives. We're actually caring about one another. We're recognizing that we are one, and that everything we think and do affects everyone. And that when you're happy, abundance flows to me. Right? When I'm giving, abundance flows to me. When I'm loving, love flows to me. Compassion, that's what we're all about. That's top priority. Let's do it. Let's go to this new earth together. You're whole and perfect, strong and powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. Blessings to you, my friend. Namaste.